Hey y'all, happy Sunday. And dare I record a video on Saturday and Sunday? I haven't done that in a long time. And y'all like my little water cup? I got this from the band students. So they gave all the adults a gift. And everybody didn't get the same thing, but me and the other interpreter, we both got these water cups. They're not Stanleys, they kind of look like it. These are hydro flasks, but honey. Anyhow, welcome back, y'all. Today we're going to talk about my payday routine. We're going to break down my paycheck that I got. The last paycheck I got was October 15th. Yep, I'll be getting another check on Tuesday. And so we're going to break that down today. And then at the end, I want to talk about my new plan to pay off my car loan, because I've had to make some adjustments. Once I saw that it wasn't going to happen this year, it wasn't going to happen by the end of January, no, by the end of December, I had to make some adjustments. And so this ain't going to be super long because I'm trying to save some time to cook. I want to cook. And I'm making some salmon croquettes. If you guys saw my video yesterday, that was my grocery haul where I went shopping and bought the groceries for this week and spent $53. That was my budget for this week, and I stayed within that budget, so you guys can check that out if you want to. And so let's get into it. So I have a few new subscribers since the last time, since like I started, and I just want to give y'all a quick rundown real quick. I'm 49 years old. I don't have any children. I am single by way of divorce, and I work as an educational sign language interpreter in a high school, and I earned $39,745 for this 24-25 school year. And I have my notes here, so if y'all have been with me any length of time, I always got notes, y'all, because I could be real off topic, y'all. And so with my salary, so as a sign language interpreter, I get paid through our co-op, and we work at a high school. So we're in a mainstream high school, that special education program. And so because I work in that high school, I also have opportunities to supplement my income by being a game worker. So I work volleyball games, basketball, lacrosse. What else have I worked? Softball. So I get to work those. And as an interpreter, if I interpret, so for football season, you can earn $120 a game, but because I was interpreting for our band student during football season, I got paid as an interpreter. So as an interpreter, I get paid $31.20 an hour. As a game worker, I get $60 or $90. It depends on the sport and it depends on the event. And so I do have the opportunity to supplement my income. And so my paychecks will vary because I have extra hours. So like I definitely interpret Monday night or Monday after school for an hour. And then I was doing Wednesday nights for 3.5 hours. I was doing Saturday all day for like band competitions and things. So my checks kind of vary, so they're not always the same. But marching band season is officially finished, and so the only thing I have on the books after work is just like the 1 hour after school on Mondays. But right now, I'm working through Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover, and I am currently on baby step number 2. I think there's 7 steps altogether. I'm on number 2, which is the debt snowball, and that's where you eliminate all of your debt. So that's where I am right now. My last debt is my car loan, and that's what I'm going to be talking about at the end of this video. I did manage to pay down, so now it's less than 5 figures that I owe. I'm in the 4-figure range, so that's exciting. And so in this video, first I'm going to do my payday routine, and then I'll show you my budget. I pulled up did I pull it up? I did pull it up, but if you want to see like a detailed version of how I come up with my budget, how I set it up and everything, I'm going to link my video, Budgeting by Paycheck. I think it's called Beginner's Guide to Budgeting by Paycheck. That'll be in the description. And then you can see, like, go through the details of how and why I set up my spreadsheet the way that I set it up. So right now, my budget revolves around paying off my car. So I get all my necessities taken care of, and then extra money typically goes towards my car. So that's what budgeting looks like right now. So in November, I'll change a couple things because the holidays are coming up. So I'm going to budget extra in my groceries for Thanksgiving dinner because I'm responsible for a part of the dinner. I make the roast, macaroni and cheese, greens, and peach cobbler. My mom does the turkey and dressing, and she also does like chicken, and I think she makes the sweet potato pie. Like, so we kind of split it up so that one person isn't doing all of it. And then of course Christmas time, I want to budget. We are a small group, so it's 5 of us that celebrate Christmas together every year. Myself, my 2 brothers, my mom, and my aunt. So that's going to be like, something that I'll have to add in to my budget. But for right now, this is just a paycheck that this is my most recent paycheck that I got on October 15th. And so I'll tell you what I earned before taxes and deductions, and then the take-home pay, and like how I have broken that down. So before taxes and deductions, I earned $1,656.04. So that includes really what was going on was marching band. So that was like practices or a competition on the weekend, Wednesday evening rehearsal, and then on Monday after school, I interpret like 1 hour at our elementary school for an extracurricular activity that they have. And so I don't know, like with my $39,745 salary, I don't know what a regular paycheck looks like. I have no idea what that looks like because I've been earning extra every week ever since the week before school started. So I don't know what a regular paycheck looks like yet. I might see it somewhere in November. I'm not sure. But right now, this $1,656 is more than what I would make normally. And so my take-home pay was $1,221.38. So from last school year, the 2023-24 school year, my take-home pay pretty equally without anything like added to it, without any extracurricular, because last year I didn't work a lot as a sign language interpreter after work. I did a lot more games and things like that. I just let the interpreters have that, and I just did the games. And so my typical check would be, without anything extra, would be $1,180 for each paycheck. And so my goal is to just continue to live within that boundary of the $1,180, because what I feel like has happened to me in the past is that if I make more money, my expenses rise to meet that amount. And I don't want to do that. Like, I really want to be conscious of not, oh, I'm making more money now, so now I can add more stuff onto my plate. I really don't want to do that because then I'm like never getting ahead, right? So I'm going to continue to live within those means, no matter how much money I make, for as long as possible. As long as I'm single, as long as my expenses stay the same, as long as I don't have any children that I'm caring for, I should be able to function within those means. As long as I'm not taking care of somebody else, I should be able to function within those means. So right now, extra money goes towards paying my car loan, and I'm hoping to pay my car off by spring 2025. So my goal date is like spring break 2025. But I'll get into more of that later. Let me take a drink. So my budget breakdown. So I tithe. If you've been with me any length of time, you know that tithing comes off top, and it's 10% of what I earn before taxes and deductions. And the reason I do that is because taxes and deductions go towards it goes towards like healthcare, it goes towards my like unemployment, it goes towards Social Security, all that stuff. So even though I don't get to bring home that amount is distributed for future use, right? And so I've still earned it. So that's why I tithe off the top, because people have asked me, why don't you tithe off the take-home pay? Because I still earn that money. So 10% still belongs to the Lord. And we're going to send it right back. I ain't cutting no corners, honey. So I tithe, I just round up. So that pay was $1,656. So I just, 10% would be what, $16 and some change. So I just rounded up to, no, 10% would have been like $165 and some change. But instead I just rounded it up to $170. I'll get Jesus a little extra, honey. So my tithe was $170. And then personal maintenance is a budget line item, and that is $60 that I allocate, and I put that in my cash envelope wallet. Sorry guys. I put that in my cash envelope wallet. And then Planet Fitness is $10 a month, and that automatically comes out on the 17th of each month. And then my car payment, which was due on the 11th, which I get paid my paycheck hits a couple days before like the 15th and the 31st. So my car payment was $354.92, and I paid that, and that I manually pay it. It's not an automatic that comes out. I manually do it. And then next line item is my groceries, and grocery money I put into my cash envelope wallet, and that is $160. When I first started my Total Money Makeover, my grocery budget was $100. I've since then increased it to $150, and now it's $160. And the only reason it went up to $160 is because when I go to the bank with all the things that I take out for my cash envelope wallet, that total was $390. But I can't take out from the ATM in increments of $10. I can only take out in increments of $20. So I just added an extra $10 onto my grocery budget and made it $160. So that is just around $400 that I take out for my cash envelopes. And then my next budget line item is gas, and that's $80, and that also goes in my cash envelope wallet. And then after that is my cell phone bill is $55. And then fund money is $100, and that goes into my cash envelope wallet. But that was that's $100, and that could change. So I think one paycheck is $100 I can take out, and another paycheck it's $50 I can take out. And so if you guys have been with me since the beginning, you guys know that I've just now started adding fund money into my budget because I can. Right? And it's still within that $1,180. I have not brought up my expenses to meet the money that I'm making now. So I've just left it at the $1,180, because what if it's the same, right? What if it's the same? Because, we get our cost of living bump, but but then I changed my withholdings, because my withholdings was 1 before. So now it's 0, and so that means they're going to be taking more out. So it's quite possible that I could still be making $1,180 or a little less, right? I just don't know yet. And so the next line item would be this is what I did, you guys. There was a show that I wanted to watch on Prime, and so I just am going against what I just said. But I did sign up for Prime Video with Discovery, because there was a show I wanted to watch. I don't even remember I think it was Sister Wives. I wanted to watch the new season of Sister Wives. So that is $12.48. So I just do it by the month. So Prime is, I sign up for it and then I cancel it right away, because I don't want to be committed to paying every month, nor do I want to forget about it and be like, why is this, and not factored into my budget. So that's what I wanted to do. So I just did that. And then I was able to, because I had extra money, I was able to make an extra payment of $200 towards my car loan. So altogether, I took $400 out for my cash envelopes and allocated that accordingly. And then and that was my gas, fund money, groceries, and something else, personal maintenance. So that was the $400. And then I paid $200 towards my car payment, and that got once I paid that additional $200, it brought my car note or car loan under 5 figures. So I'm now under the 5-figure mark of how much I owe on my car, and that brought the loan down to $900. No, not that. I wish it was $900. It brought it down to $9,939. And so in that, so when I got my paycheck, also that same week, I also received, not the same week, but I think it was the following week, I received my YouTube paycheck, and for the month of September, I earned $117.66. I wasn't as diligent in September about posting. I think I only posted 6 videos, and I think most of those were vlogs, which historically aren't my highest viewed content. And so it was $117.66. It was still something. So I tithed $18, and then I paid, which I guess it didn't have to be 18. I guess it could have been 12. It could have been $12, but I think I was going by the 17, so I moved up to 18. And then with the money that I had left over, I paid an additional $100 towards the car, and that brought my new car total to $9,870.62. And you might say, well, Joy, if it was $9,939, it should have brought it down to $9,839. So we have gone around about this. Every day in between payments, my finance company charges me $5 a day for every day that I'm not paid, that I'm not paying. So every day in between payments, they charge me around roughly like $5 a day. And so that's not going to change. It's not interest. It's not like a penalty for like paying late or anything like that. That is just the cost that they are charging me for hosting my loan. That's it. I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to go to a credit union, because I feel like, because people say, oh, go to a credit union, it'll be so much cheaper. But if it was so easy, then everybody would just start there. And also credit unions, I don't believe, give out loans as easily because they're a private institution, you know. So, and whenever you refinance, they charge you. Whoever refinances you charges you. So I don't need an extra $1,500 or $2,000 added on top of what I'm already paying, because that's what happened when I refinanced my car the first time. So I have refinanced it, and they added like $2,000 on top, because when I left, I'm like, how do I owe more than I did when I came in, you know? So we're not doing the refinance thing. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's only 4 figures. Like 9,000 is nothing. Like that is nothing in the grand scheme of things. So, yeah. So this week I'm gonna get paid on Tuesday. So I get paid. So we're supposed to get paid on the 31st, but I'll get paid 2 days before that, because that's just how my bank does it. So I'll get paid on Tuesday. So I'm already planning to allocate any extra money towards my car loan. What month is this? It's still October, so I don't have to worry about taking out for Thanksgiving right now. I already know what I'm gonna make, so I can roughly estimate those costs ahead of time. And so next is my car loan payoff plan. So my new plan is to be debt-free by March 28th, 2025. And so I had this debt collector call me yesterday, and I'm just like, they called me yesterday about something from 14 years ago. So I promptly hung up. Okay, so my new plan is to be debt-free by March 28th, 2025. And this means that if I divide the amount of money that I still owe on the car between 5 months, because I believe it's 5 months until March, right? What is this? October, November, December, January, February, March. Yes, 5 months. And so that means I need to pay roughly $1,974 a month to pay off my car loan by spring break. So, and that's before finance charges. You know, the finance charges, every day in between a payment, they charging me $5. So it's going to be a little more than that. So those of you who have been around, y'all know finance charges going to happen. It's not interest. It's not a penalty. That is just my cost to them. You know, that's like their charge to me. Now, some companies will just add it into the payment, but this one doesn't for whatever reason. So I don't see it I don't see it in the balance due. So like, for example, if I said I wanted to, if I clicked the button that said pay off loan today, pay off full loan today, I would be owing more than $9,870.62, because they're going to back charge me $5 for every day since my last payment. You know what I mean? So that's just how they do it. And I won't be taking out a loan with them no more. So, all right. So, I said already I'm not switching to a credit union. I know my notes say it like several times because I feel like I get that so much. People are like, switch to a credit union, switch to a credit union. I'm not switching to a credit union. I ain't even got time. They work the same hours I work. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I ain't taking off work to be charged extra money to do something. So, I will have to pay $1,974 a month to reach my goal by spring break. So far, according to my budget, every month I pay $355 towards my car loan. So that's if I make one car payment per month, and then that brings it down to needing an additional $1,619 per month, right? So I don't know where that is coming from. It's a faith walk. And I can't even think about it in that number. I can't think about it in, I need an extra $1,649 per month. Right now, all I can do is, I have this extra money at the end, I'm going to pay it towards the car note. That's where I am thinking about it right now. And I just have to trust that if I'm being faithful over little, God will make me in charge of much, much more. I just believe that, I don't know. It's just going to come in from where it's going to come in from. The money is going to come in. And so I'm just committing to paying towards my car, whatever. And so, because I remember before saying that, like, if it wasn't a full car payment, then I wasn't going to bother doing it. But I feel like I need to. Like, so even if it's $100, it's still like, it's still something. Something is going towards the principal. So whatever it is, because I know if I hold on to it and try to wait for $355, it doesn't matter, because every day to that day, it's still going to be charging me $5, right? And so, I do know that I just finished working volleyball season, and so I think it's over now, and so shortly I should be getting a check. Usually we get that check for volleyball season in November. So in November, I'll get that check, I'll tithe off the top, and then whatever is left in that check will get paid towards my car payment. And I think that check will be like $500 or in something, I think. I never know. Y'all know I never know. Like, I never really go back and like add it up or anything like that. So I think it is, so if I tithe off the top and just send the rest, then that'll take care of a chunk of change. And then, because I think in one of my videos I said I was going to take that volleyball money and get me an iPhone so that I could like make better quality videos, like different things like that, take better pictures for the thumbnail or whatever. But I decided my Android is working fine. Y'all can see me. It's not pixelated. We good. I have a bunch of lights. I have a ring light. I have a light behind me. I have this light. So, we supplement in the Androidness of the camera. Okay. And so, no, I'm not going to purchase an iPhone. The only way I would have to purchase a new phone is if this one just break and don't work no more. Like, this is still on 4G mode, y'all. So I'm going to pay it towards the car and just believe God that it's going to be paid off by spring 2025. Because that'll be something nice to look forward to. And then as soon as that is done, that is baby step number 2. I'll be on to baby step number 3, which is saving 3 to 6 months of expenses. And of course, without that car note, that expense isn't there anymore. And so I am going to do 6 months of expenses. I've decided that that's how much I want to save. I don't know. I'm thinking that could change because I do want to save up for a car. I do want to save up for an income rental or rental property, real estate. Y'all know what I mean. A rental investment property, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But that's what I want to do. So anyway, that is my payday routine, because as soon as I get paid, I pull up my spreadsheet right away and I just start paying bills. Bills that are manually paid, I just go ahead and pay those right away. The things that come out automatically, it's just like the, what do you call it? It's just the Planet Fitness. That's the only thing that comes out automatically. But the money, so next paycheck, I think I'll get it on Tuesday. So my fund money, I already allocated it. I already used it. That would have been $50. I registered for a 5K race in December. So that's my fund. That's my fund. So I registered for it and I wanted to do it right away because because the prices go up. The closer you get to the day, the prices go up. So I wanted to catch it while it was less than $50. I think it was like $45 or something like that. So I wanted to catch it then so that it fits within my budget at the time. And so that's been allocated already. So I won't be taking that out the bank this week coming up. And so that's the routine, y'all. Less than 30 minutes because I am hungry. If y'all saw my video yesterday, you know that I went grocery shopping. I'm making some salmon croquettes, some roasted asparagus, and a baked potato for dinner today. We're gonna do a whole little Sunday dinner. So anyway, that is that. If I've talked a lot about my cash envelope wallet, if you want to see it, check out the description. Also in the description is my, I meant to bring it and show it to you, but it's my change collector, and when you put money in, it counts it for you. So right now my jar is up to it's up to $58, I think, is in there. I think it's $58 now of change. And so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to just let it fill up. Right now it's like maybe just less than half full or whatever. I'll go get it. I'm going to go get it. All right, here it is. So this is also in my description. It's like one of my affiliate links. And so on top, it's like the counter. So I haven't put any money in it. It'll turn on if I put money in it. I don't think I have anything. Do I? Nope, I don't think I have anything in my pocket to like put in there, but that's where you'll see the number up there. You can manually do it too. Like if you put money in, there's a plus button, and if you take like yesterday I took a quarter out because I was going to Aldi, so I could minus that 25 cents here like manually. But otherwise, yep. And so that's in the description too. It's a good gift for Christmas, for kids especially, or if you are a cash person. So right now, and I needed this because I was using the cash, instead of swiping, I was using cash, and so I was finding myself with a lot of change, and it was just laying around everywhere. So I saw one of the budgeting ladies with this on their desk, and I was like, what is that? I was like, what is that? I think they got it from Walmart, but I found it on Amazon, so if you want to check that out, you can. It's fairly inexpensive, but yep, there it is. So if y'all have any questions, let me know. I am getting to the comments. I know I'm so far behind, but I'll see y'all next time.